morning, or whatever time you're watching this.
Welcome to the Real Knitting Podcast. I'm Jennifer.
I'm Melissa.
And we're so glad to be here this morning.
Yeah, we're only a few weeks behind.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
We have decided that it's good. We love doing every 2 weeks, but it's probably going to be once a month this summer. Mostly because I am a flower farmer now, and that's where I live.
Are practicing what we preach, which is do less.
Self-care.
Self-care.
There things have gotten to shift a little bit for both of us, and so once a month, but that we love you and we'll keep showing up, and life. We as women, we have the mental load of taking care of households, whether that household is multiple people or just you, or you and multiple animals, or
just one
animal who's a puppy and a little bit on the wild side. And so friends, take care of yourselves. You're doing great. Hang in there. Anyway, you want to talk about what you're wearing?
I'm wearing one of my Petals to Picots Boomerang shawls, which I think y'all have probably seen before because I wear it all the time. And I have a bunch of these. So, I don't know. There's one hanging somewhere in almost every room of this house, just in case. You never know when you might need a little shawl.
I love it. And I am wearing, I forget the name of this one, but it translates to hops. But it's Isabell Kraemer. And this is quite literally my second sweater I think I ever knit.
It's beautiful.
KnitPicks tweed, the Andes tweed is what I think it is. Because I actually bought an almost completed sweater over near Asheville, there's this thing called the anything fiber sale. It's put on by Local Cloth. I've talked to you about it for a long time. I call it my yard sale because it's people kind of clearing out their stashes and stuff. And I bought all of this yarn plus more. I still have some of it for $15 because the woman was frustrated with her own sweater. Yes. And then I added this creamy color, which I don't remember what it's from, but I love the color work on this sweater. It is really loose in the neck, so I don't wear it a whole lot. But yeah, it's got short rows and color work, and it's so pretty.
It is beautiful.
My brain can't do this right now. I'm lucky to knit round and round.
My brain's never done that.
And
I'm okay with that.
I would love to have a lot more sweaters. But I think I'm kind of in a sock phase of my life right now just because there's a lot going on. A lot. With the kids. And I have a Kung Fu test on Saturday to my second brown sash. And so it's a lot. But
at least you're doing something for yourself.
I am crossing over. I'm 46, about to be 47, and I am testing to a high level in a martial art, and I'm just really proud of myself for that.
You should be.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
So by the time you guys see this, I will probably be a second brown, which means I've got one more brown test. I do second brown, and then I do third brown, and then I test to black.
That's awesome.
And that's when the real learning starts, is kind of how I see it. But so that's a lot of what's going on with us. We've also started Kumon with our big one, and so he is really busy.
Sounds really busy.
It's a lot. We do work every single day, and I think it's going to help him. So yeah. What's been going on with you? And I had a sinus infection.
And
she got exposed to COVID. You didn't get it, but you got exposed. So, yeah.
COVID is still alive and well. As is the flu, as is some mystery respiratory illness. So, take care of yourselves. Be careful in your crowds. Let's see, what have I been into? I haven't been into so much other than doing a little research because I'm thinking about some long-term goals.
Yeah.
I did sign up for my end-of-life doula training, and I cannot wait to get that started.
Tell them what that is, because I don't think everybody knows what that is.
That is, how can I put this? That is, that person works with the family, with the person who is actively dying, with the caregivers that they have around them, whether it's hospice nurses, doctors. So they just kind of work with everybody, almost like a project manager. And I hate to put it that way, but they handle everything from the magical to the mundane about the dying process to help the family and the person who's dying.
To ease the process in any way they can.
Yeah, absolutely. To make the process easier and kinder, to make sure that the person who is actively dying has their needs and wishes met, and then works with the family to help kind of ease everybody through that process.
Yeah. Well, and if you don't know, Mel is a yoga instructor and a massage therapist. So she's already uniquely qualified to help with the process, but I didn't realize there was so much legal stuff there.
It's not even legal stuff. It's and it says very clearly that this is a certificate program, and it's not you're not able to give legal advice or medical advice, blah blah blah, which that's their liability, and I understand that. It is really just to backstop whomever and help however you can.
That's great.
Yeah. I'm excited
Supporting
about
the
it.
family is huge.
I'm excited about it. That's something that more people could use. We could have used that with Dad.
Oh yeah. We could have used that with Scott's dad. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, cool. Well, this is a knitting podcast. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to do the giveaway first?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm leaning because I'm petting my dog, not because I've developed some weird.
We'll just both start.
We can just turn.
So here's our giveaway. It is this amazing skein of Bad Sheep yarn, and the colorway is Amethyst, and it is superwash merino nylon, 75/25. It is 462 yards, fingering weight. This is only available through our local yarn shop. And Carmen Brown, you just won it.
Yay, Carmen!
Yay, Carmen! Carmen has been a friend of the podcast for quite a while, so we are so excited. If you will just message me privately through Instagram or whatever, and we'll get your address, and I will ship this bad boy out to you. It is
beautiful,
stunning. I don't know if you can even get this anymore, but if you're interested, it is through yarntiques.com. I think is still her website, but it's Yarntiques in Johnson City, Tennessee. So there's that. Yay! Giveaway!
Congratulations!
So I have been working on, I brought my pink socks last time, and all I have to do is Kitchener the toe, but I left them in my car. Y'all, we have been doing vehicle... What's that game? Musical chairs. And when there's car seats involved. Anyway. So I'm almost done with those socks, but you saw them last time. And I'm using the FlexiFlips, and I think I really like them because they have fewer places that I can ladder. I think I have less laddering with them. Laddering is where you kind of stretch the stitches when you go to a new needle. So this sock, you may remember that I'm knitting for my sister. This is a KnitPicks Felici, and I'm right here. I'm past the heel turn, so now it's just round and round. But I lost interest in them and started doing the pink ones. So.
Mine are still sitting in my rolly cart at the heel turn.
Nice. Okay.
I'm going to need emotional support to actually do the heel turn, I think.
Yeah. Oh, and this tells you where I am mentally. These are still in my Christmas sock bag. Yeah. Okay.
I'm still working on another boomerang for spring, but it looks like spring.
It does. It's so pretty and
I'm not even in a hurry knitting it, and it is this yarn, which I love. It feels good in my hands.
It's beautiful.
I ordered it a while ago, and I've not been in a hurry knitting, and I have been trying something I haven't done in years. So one of my sweet clients brought me the entire West Wing DVD collection, and I have been sitting down at night and watching an episode of the West Wing and doing nothing but petting the dog while I'm watching it. And I don't quite know how to do that. I mean, that's usually I'm doing, the TV's on. Yeah. I'm hanging with the dog. I'm knitting. I've got a book out, a magazine, something. So this is a practice I'm developing.
Of slowing down a little bit.
Being quiet and hanging with her. And
we're really a self-care podcast. We just knit occasionally. Is that?
Apparently that's the direction we're going.
Yeah, it's okay.
And it is okay. I did see a really cute thing on the interwebs.
Adorable.
And this book is precious.
I'll link it because I'm assuming I can get it on Amazon.
You can.
These are the washcloths that I loved. I don't know why I loved them. They're toward the front. But the penguin.
Yeah. So there's a cute penguin. There are some adorable little toys in here.
Yeah. Baby socks,
There's
hats.
baby stuff. It's just, I know you do not have my shawl. Thank you, ma'am.
It's using up your leftovers, which we love.
Leftovers. Where did
There they are. There they are. Oh, I don't know why I love these. I love using crocheted washcloths at home, and I buy them from other people because I've only recently learned to crochet, but having some knit ones would be great.
Now I have Blue Sky Organic Cotton. Knits up the nicest washcloths.
I bet.
They wear like iron. One of my friends knit me one in the early aughts.
Yeah.
It has a hole in it. I just discovered the last time I did laundry, and it broke my heart. But that washcloth is it's easily 15 or 16 years old.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I've got a bunch of KnitPicks Dishy if you're looking for something that's a little more on the affordable side. KnitPicks Dishy, and it knits up really well too, but I just haven't, I've got a bunch of it because I have a stash. But anyway, speaking of leftovers, I want to show my blankie. This is, I've added some rows to my crochet blanket.
Oh, that's coming along.
And it's so, it's just so different because I'm holding things double all the way through it. And I'm trying to I'm mostly holding like two strands of the same, I'll get a little closer so you can see, like two strands of the same yarn. But as I'm not being real precious about it. So like if I run out of one little ball before the other, I just add something in. And so it's really like carnival looking, like festival, all the things.
I love that. That's one thing I did with my scrappy blanket was put everything in each separate yarn in Ziploc bags.
Yeah. And
then put them down in a bag I couldn't see in. And I have another bag I can't see in.
Okay.
So I pick one out and add
whatever
many
it is
I want, and then when I change, put it in the other bag because I would have the ability to make it so precious that I'd never get it done if I let my head try to put it together. Do you need a cameo?
Yeah. I'm doing a little bit better than not a little bit better. I'm doing a little bit of kind of placing things, but not much. And here's Lovey. Everybody says they love Lovey, so there
Lovey
she
needed
is.
a cameo. She's having a mads this morning because the weather's changing, and she really gets affected by that.
She got so excited to see me this morning,
Yes.
didn't you, precious? Yes, yes.
So we're into Jennifer Band.
She says, where you been? It's been too long. So I'm going to give a little shout out to my Amazon purchase that I've shown this before, but these are from Amazon. I'll link them if I can remember. But this is a whole set of crochet hooks, and I've been really pleased with them. They're all different colors. They came with like some stitch markers and I don't know, some needles and things in this funny little bag. It's a cute little bag, and it's got a cute little unicorn attached. But what's funny about it is that it says Happy Holiday Watercolor and Fashion Bag. I don't know. But
it's nice that the little bag. I love this bag.
This bag, I bought something from Pandora's Yarn at a show, and they just threw in this little bag, and it's been really handy.
You know how I feel about plastic bags, because that's all I keep my stuff in.
So yeah, so I've been carrying this, and I'm pretty much only knitting in church these days because that's the only time I sit still. I'm working on that.
We have done not great, but since I'm not in a hurry, it doesn't matter. But what I've been doing is sitting with Levy for a while at night, and then sitting in my chair. And now that it's turned winter again, I've got the fireplace back on.
Yeah, it's
and her
cold
bed's
all
in
of a
front of
sudden.
the fireplace, so it's very pleasant in our little corner of the world.
It's really nice.
It is really nice.
It was 80 2 days ago. Today the high is like 42. I have to go over.
Cold.
I have to go over this afternoon and cover up all of the flowers. Plus, we've planted some more, and so Scott's got to go over tonight and add some more hoops so we can cover the new flowers. And I will be wearing my fleece-lined overalls because it's cold. My next color that I'm going to add in, this stunner is Teeny Button Studios in the colorway Voodoo Queen.
Oh, I love it.
I know, and I love the name.
I'd have bought that just for the name.
Yeah, so that's my next
I
little
have been
ball.
able to do that with yarn. Oopsie.
Yeah.
Oh, I did get something new since last time we did
Woo!
this.
Okay, cool. We know today's probably going to be a little shorter.
So this is...
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. 100%
Y'all, this is gorgeous.
Gulf Coast native wool.
I don't know if they can hear you.
Had to find it, y'all. Sorry. It's 100% Gulf Coast native wool.
And the dog's trying to eat
Hand
it.
dyed. It's Georgia Rustic Wool is the company.
Gorgeous.
Joan Mackey hand dyes this. It's Kim Bashore Mackey's sister-in-law.
Oh, okay.
So she has heritage sheep and does this, and they are beautiful. Oh, hey.
Is that
you
a
can't have
bulky?
that.
What is that?
It is worsted.
That is so pretty.
But it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
She was in town, and Monica texted me a picture of that and said, I think you have to come buy this. And I was like, I think I will.
Like moody.
It is so moody.
I love it.
It's moody, just like somebody else
love
this
it.
morning.
I love it.
Yes.
That's pretty.
And I love buying yarn from people I know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really cool.
I don't usually like pink and red together. Something about the way this all works in that deep gray, I
kinda
actually
blends
just fell in
and-
love with it. I was like, I have to have that.
It's really
No idea
pretty.
what it's going to become. I am getting a new umbrella for my Swift this weekend.
Excellent.
I'm so excited. Louise has one,
Yay.
and she's bringing it at some point. She wants to
Yay.
meet Lovey, and I'm
Yeah.
excited because then I won't hand wind my yarn. I don't mind hand winding my yarn, especially if I don't know what something's going to be. But if I get a wild hair and have a pattern right that minute, I need that winder.
She's talking about our friend Louise Nuttall
Yes.
Designs. And that's the name of her company, right?
Think so.
Designs. And she does some amazing fiber art. I've seen her do some weaving.
Her weaving is she knits a
Tremendous.
ton of socks
Yeah.
for herself and her
And she dyes
yes.
yarn. But very talented fiber artist.
We're lucky.
If you want to follow her
talented
on
people
Instagram,
locally.
we do. We've got a lot of our area. So like we're in far east, upper east Tennessee, and we're actually only like an hour away from Asheville. And upper east Tennessee, western North Carolina, and southwest Virginia, there's like this amazing fiber community. Yeah. And
we're fortunate.
Local Cloth in Asheville, they kind of try to bring the fiber community together. So that's kind of fun.
Yeah. So I'm glad I remembered that.
Yeah. So I think that's it. I will be in the field sweating. Well, hopefully sweating. I'd much rather sweat than
dial it
freeze
down.
like
I
this.
don't know that you're going to sweat today.
Oh, I sweat earlier this week. Let me tell you, because I've been out there like dawn to dusk pretty much and really working and trying to get everything ready. But I'll be out there. If you are local-ish to us, you might want to come. Mel is going to teach a yoga and flowers class. So she's going to teach yoga, and then we're going to pick flowers.
Some flowers.
On the solstice, which is June 21st.
I
And
am so excited about that. I cannot
at our
wait.
farm. So yeah, if you're local, catch us. Allergies.
We are in the pollen capital of the world right now. It is a little bit ridiculous. It's so bad that when the grass gets mowed, Lovey sneezes.
Oh,
She
bless
just walks
it.
around and sneezes.
You've
And
got to
she
get a video
loves-
of that because it's hilarious.
It is hilarious. And she loves fresh cut grass.
Yeah.
Of course, if my belly touched the grass every time I walked when it got long, I would like fresh cut grass too.
Yes,
So
that's
there's
hilarious.
that. She's been a trooper. She has been, she went on a very non-traditional Easter egg hunt last weekend.
Okay, excellent.
She got her stuffed lobsters and a new crab were all over the walking trails.
That's adorable.
So we went and did that, and then we took her to Hot Springs and went to Paint Creek. She's had some big adventures.
She really has. She
And
gets
now
out more than I do.
Yeah. And now that it's cold again, we're just going to park by the fireplace.
Well, we have actually mowed, not at our house because, our house gets totally neglected, but I mowed some at the farm, and we are now in charge of mowing my mother-in-law's house too. And my husband he's got way too much to do, so I did that. But yeah,
Are you riding?
oh yeah.
And
I won't ride the steep hills. It scares
on the
me.
riding mower.
I don't mind it. It
No.
shakes a lot. His dad's old lawnmower shakes a lot, so it's kind of uncomfortable. But I get off
It's
and
a
my
nice
legs are
break,
all
though.
shaky.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't mind it. But I'm scared of the hills. Like I won't mow on the hills. But I knocked down the worst, so Scott doesn't have to worry about it for a little bit longer. But we're full on spring, but it's gonna snow.
It looks
Tonight, tomorrow
like
night.
February outside today. It's awful looking.
It feels
Gray.
like February. The wind and
Yeah.
everything has been pretty rough. So
Oh, I've had the fireplace on. I mean, I turned it
Yeah.
on this morning. You can tell. But that's okay. It is what it is. I can't control the weather, so it's just one thing I don't worry about.
Well, and I'm grateful for the rain, and I am trying to remind myself to be grateful for these rainy, like cold days where I don't have to do as much outside, and I can let my body rest. Resting
I think
is
rest
good.
is my word for the year was nurture.
Yeah.
To nurture myself, nurture my dog, my friendships. The close
like it.
second to that was rest. Because we don't.
No.
I mean, I think that we have been killing ourselves on the altar of work for so long. And
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, I work all the time. And I love it. But that doesn't mean it's a good thing.
Yeah. Well, and I'm trying to find ways to let my boys rest a little bit more. So we had James's birthday one weekend, his party. Then we had an egg hunt the next weekend with church, and that was like this huge sugar crazed thing. And it was great, but it was wild. And then what did we do this past weekend?
It was Easter.
Oh, so it was actual Easter. So we did a big sugar-filled egg hunt with our family. And my kids, I think they're just exhausted.
Yeah.
So
I'm tired and I just listened to that.
So this weekend, the only thing we have scheduled is my Kung Fu test. And then I think there's a big nap in store for at least the 3 of us, probably all 4 of us. So y'all go take a nap, and we'll see you. We'll see you when we see you.
In May.
Yeah. Have a wonderful April.
Enjoy.
Bye.
Bye.